Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
The taxi's here, come on!
From around the country. Our brand new teams for 2014
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry.
came together at kitchen headquarters and found out what they were playing for.
There are no second chances. The lowest scoring team of each group will be eliminated.
We are definitely not going home rich.
The first team to cook, Annie and Jason.
The New South Wales cheesemakers took their passion for the paddock into the kitchen
Sauce is amazing.
to brew country is best.
I love it, I love it! Country food is just kind of boring.
Let's go.
They bet the farm on a triple cheese menu.
You're mad if you don't like cheese.
It's not like I don't like it, I gag.
But while the table simmered,
I don't understand. She ate it. So pretty much she's full of...
Annie and Jason were on fire.
I'll be drinking it later.
That gives you a grand total score of 82.
But with 5 teams left to cook, no one is safe as the lowest scoring team will be eliminated.
These city folk better watch out.
Tonight,
Are you really excited?
We're gonna knock their socks off.
in Canberra, newly dating couple Andrew and Amelia plan to put excitement on a plate.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think this dish is an absolute winner.
But when the table turns,
That's not Gumbo.
it will push this new relationship to breaking point.
You can't second guess everything I
Stop being a princess, okay?
do. The cracks are starting to show.
That's it. We're done.
This is the night. I'm turning up the heat. This is the night. I'm standing on my feet. This is the night. I'll make it on my own.
Tonight, we're in the nation's capital, Canberra, for the first time in My Kitchen Rules history.
Amelia! I'm making you a crazy breakfast, baby. Okay, I'm gonna make a crazy head pineapple man for my baby.
Local Canberrans, Andrew and Amelia, are hoping to prove there's more to Canberra than politics.
Oh, wow, that looks amazing.
This is just like Andrew. Put together something really random and go, here you go!
Eat!
Yeah, good morning!
I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous too, but you know what?
What?
We got the skills to bring it.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
We have a really great relationship. We're like best friends, and now we're on this crazy adventure and we don't know what's gonna happen.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
I'm Amelia.
Ladies first. We've been going out a few months. We're fairly new, so we're still learning things about each other. Amelia is awesome.
He's my first real boyfriend. And we do plan a future, right?
Yeah, like
You
I was her first.
No, you can't say that! Andrew's so awesome and creative.
I'm a graphic designer, but I'm also a poet, so I guess all creative pursuits is what I'm all about.
I hate it when you make a mess.
No, I am cooking with my heart.
I know, but you don't need to throw it all over the kitchen.
Yes, I do.
Andrew and I have really different styles in the kitchen.
I'm very sort of all over the place, jellyfish style. Amelia's streamlined and she has a plan and she goes for it.
My Sri Lankan background is a big part of who I am. I really enjoy cooking and eating Sri Lankan food.
Yay, we're totally having an awesome time.
We really want to show that a team from Canberra can make it.
Cheers!
Cheers! All right, are you ready? Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's go shopping.
We have 6 hours to go before our guests arrive, and we have to run all around Canberra to get everything that we need for our instant restaurant menu.
Biggest day of our lives thus far.
I know, I'm so excited.
Together, we're awesome.
Total.
Andrew and Amelia haven't been together very long. I'm scared for them because...
Can you imagine us doing this and we'd only been together 3 months?
You wouldn't be together.
Let's do this, let's do this.
Amelia and Andrew, first people representing the ACT. This is their big chance to show us how good Canberra is and how good they are, because they've talked it up.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I would definitely say that our approach is quirky and a little bit different.
Where is the juice?
I think our menu is definitely going to be one that will polarise people. They'll either love it or hate it.
Spices, spices.
This is my favourite aisle. I love spices.
Tonight from Amelia, we're expecting traditional Sri Lankan food.
They can have the potential to be so hot. Just like us, we're like spicy, right?
Yeah.
Andrew seems a little crazy, so I'm expecting, just a few extra elements on that plate that are going to make us go, wow.
This is definitely for the shrimp in a barrel.
It's Keen's curry powder. I hate it.
We won't use it for the gumbo or any other thing. It's my only dish with this, please.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
For the entree, we're making shrimp in a barrel.
Shrimp in a barrel? I've never seen it before. I've never heard of it before. I know that Americans call prawns shrimp, so I'm thinking this could be an American-style dish.
Do you think that people are going to like pineapple juice with their prawns?
Guaranteed this is going to knock their socks off.
The dish came from an American couple who said to me, hey, we got this recipe for an American jack shrimp.
We need Jack Daniels, vodka, Kirsch, white wine, anyone that would think we're alcoholics.
I'm in charge of the entree and main because they're essentially my recipes, and Amelia has the dessert.
Let's go have a look for some cherries.
Okay.
For dessert, we're making a decadent chocolate cherry tart with a Kirsch cream.
Chocolate and cherry, marriage in heaven. Kirsch is a liquor that's made of the stone of the cherry, and it's really strong, so I hope it's not going to overtake the whole flavour of that tart.
Do it.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
It's time to pick up our seafood.
Fresh fish, here we come!
It's part of our entree and it's part of our main.
These look awesome. Thank you so much. I think we'd probably want the really fresh ones.
Yeah, look, there's nothing to it. You just pull the beard out and just give them a little bit of a scrub.
Yeah.
And away you go.
Okay, cool.
For main, we're making gourmet gumbo with seafood and chorizo sausage.
Gumbo is originated in New Orleans. It's got meats or seafood, full of spice and delicious when done correctly.
What worries me about this title is the word gourmet. I don't want a gourmet gumbo. I want a classical, rich gumbo.
Put the big ones in the entree and we'll put the rest of them in the gumbo, in the soup.
We get beautiful fresh prawns, some fresh mussels, and also, fortunately, they have some fish bones for Andrew to make the stock.
I got my mojo working.
Yeah.
I got my mojo working, but it just won't work on you.
Yeah, if Andrew cooks the way he acts, it could either be really, really good or it could just go overboard and we could be in for a long night.
Yeah.
Okay,
Home sweet home.
Let's go, let's go. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
We get into the house and quickly throw our shopping bags down and we go and dress the room.
Do you think they'll be impressed with our instant restaurant?
I really hope so.
Our instant restaurant's name is Beelicious, so shortening of the word Canberra to Berra, and delicious, so Beelicious.
Point the blade in.
You know I'm Sri Lankan. I don't eat with cutlery very often.
The vibe that we're going for with the instant restaurant is very fun and colourful.
We really want to celebrate that we're into cycling and that we love hot air balloons. All those things that we love about Canberra, we're really trying to reflect in our room.
It's like a serious tangled mess.
Our clock is ticking.
I haven't really ever seen Andrew frazzled.
There's too many glasses on the table.
Usually he's like this cool as a cucumber guy, so I know that he's really feeling it at the moment.
Okay, you need to take a deep breath and calm down. It's okay, it's gonna look great and people are gonna love this.
We can always come back and tweak the dining room, but cooking is our main priority today.
All right, we're gonna start cooking. 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Because a lot of the time we have lots of ideas and we're really excited, we often have problems with deciding quickly about what we want to do and really sort of executing it. We really need to stick to a plan.
Can you believe it? We're wearing these!
I know, right?
So cool!
Unbelievable.
We're the very first team to have our names with ACT on our aprons. That's pretty special.
I'm doing the fish stock first.
Stock for me is the heart and soul of a gumbo.
Woo!
You can put anything you want into a fish stock. We're going with snapper.
Right, that's how you get into the guts of the fish.
Hey, you're doing it through the plastic.
It's okay, we can easily take the plastic off. Voila. Okay, fantastic. We can't stuff this up, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm just gonna start working on the sauce for our entree.
The trickiest thing to make for our entree is the sauce. We've got to make sure that the balance of flavours is perfect.
I want to make sure that I do the best thing I can for your sauce.
I know you got my back.
I've totes got your back.
With this sauce, I've put in Jack Daniels, pineapple juice, roasted garlic, paprika, brown sugar, a whole bunch of other things.
Have you added the Keens?
No,
No, I couldn't.
hate Keens.
So just 1 teaspoon.
I mean, I'm Sri Lankan. I love using my own curry powder.
Seriously, trust me, it's going to be a killer.
Okay.
The sauce will polarize people. It'll either be too spicy or the flavors that we have used won't necessarily agree with everyone's palate.
I think it's really quite delicious, but that's just me.
Okay, that's beautiful.
I've completed the sauce and I'm really happy with it. Entree prep's going really well, but we have to deshell these prawns and we have so many prawns.
I'm caney.
You've gone through most
Seriously,
of them.
I'm in the zone.
For the entree, prawns are the star of the dish and they have to be cooked perfectly.
Who's going to be wearing the pants? I think Amelia does, so
I think she'd need to.
well, Andrew might forget to put them on.
Can we use anything else to sop up the sauce?
Well, we're not going to put a lot of sauce down the bottom. We're only going to put a little bit.
Well, it was originally my idea to have the glass full, but do you want to just try it with less sauce?
Amelia is usually the boss in the kitchen, but today I am the boss in the kitchen because it's my recipes.
I really struggled with it.
We're not changing the plan.
Okay,
we
we're
have
not
a
changing the
plan.
plan.
We have an hour left.
We're not going to
We
deviate the
can't-
plan.
No.
We're in a cooking competition. Like, we have to have a plan. Otherwise, how are we going to get stuff done?
We've done the sauce for the entree. The prawns are on skewers, ready to be fried up. We should be ready to go with the main in about 3 or 4 minutes.
I taste the sauce.
That garlic tastes beautiful, but it is so mellow.
It doesn't have enough garlic in it. It doesn't have enough base.
You don't think we should put more in?
No, I really don't.
Andrew's told me that I need to add more garlic to the JD sauce, right? And I'm not exactly happy.
We've got half an hour to go, seriously.
I know.
Like, I feel like we've finished components and it's not helpful now to be like, well, you know, I'm not sure about this flavour.
All right, Amelia, stop being a princess. I'm just calling it as I see it.
These are all recipes that we should know.
Relax. Chill.
Chill.
Come on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. Chill, relax, on our competition day.
The gumbo is going to come out smoky, hot, and spicy.
All I need to do is put all the vegetables in, put in the sausage, add the fish stock, and just poach the prawns and the mussels in the gumbo at the end.
Oh, it's smelling like gumbo now.
There's still a lot to do, but we're really upbeat and excited. We feel like we're on track.
It looks like it's all ready to go. Do you want to go get ready?
Absolutely.
They're about
Let's
to
do it.
come. Let's
Okay.
go.
Amelia, I think she'd take him out in a heartbeat. Oh, she's giving it to him.
Paul and Blair, what are they wearing tonight? The Wiggles.
I think they were just bringing a little bit of Andrew to Andrew.
Well, my mum made these suits. They're colourful. Andrew Amelia, they're big personalities, so why not wear them tonight?
Hopefully they get along in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting too. They haven't been together very long.
20 seconds to go.
Nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide.
Andrew is very boisterous.
He's not boisterous, he's loud.
I brought my Panadol with me.
We could get Sri Lankan. Yeah, maybe it's fusion food, something Sri Lankan with a modern Australian twist.
A bit wacky, like Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew and Amelia love Canberra. Really love Canberra.
Does Canberra have a food scene?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, 7 seconds.
When I listen to them talk, I'm pretty sure they know a lot more about food than Blair and I. We're next up, so yeah, we're worried. Excited, folks?
Yeah!
Here we go.
I'm feeling it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bang. Oh.
Paul and Blair come through the door and I was so excited to see them. They look like the Wiggles.
Andrew and Amelia look very calm.
These guys are really, I think, going to nail it tonight. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Whoa. See you guys.
Have a look at this.
Oh.
I'm really, really lost right now.
Yeah.
There's nothing here about Canberra being the nation's capital.
No.
We'll have a few time trials later on the bike. I don't get the balloons and the bikes. Someone has to explain it to us very quickly. We are a little bit simple. We are. Possibly.
It's a little bit naff.
It's just some balloons and some bikes.
There's nothing going on the table.
Same as Andrew's brain sometimes. Vacant.
Welcome, everybody, to our restaurant, Beelicious. It's so good to see all your smiling faces again.
This is Canberra, this is our life, and we want to share it with you today, so.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Beelicious. I'm assuming it's representing Canberra.
Canberra.
Where the bearer comes from. And they're licious.
Sounds not that great for a graphic designer. Jeez.
Oh, I put Rio because I fell in love with Rio. It's amazing. Morocco is amazing.
Kelly has started. Straight away, she's onto the stories.
The best countries I've ever been to. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Hi. So we've brought you a celebratory shot. Wow. It's apple schnapps.
Whoa! Oh. I spill and drink.
Taxi!
They just think I'm hopeless.
It's because you are hopeless.
Can you believe that?
Yes, we can.
Awkward, Andrew. Here we go. This is just the start. I think they're gonna just blow up in the kitchen. If Andrew is in control, there's gonna be a lot of errors. Yeah.
We're really excited about coming to Canberra tonight. Andrew and Amelia are our first team from Canberra. Let's see what they can do.
Oh my God!
Pete and Manu.
They're here!
All right, let's go get them. Hello!
How are you, Pete Manu?
Welcome.
Hi, nice to
Very
see
loud.
you. Thanks for coming.
Andrew and Amelia open the door and they're excited. They're happy to see us.
Well, good evening. Oh, everyone looks great. Very colourful.
We're the last to arrive in the restaurant. Everyone's quite jovial. I think they've had a shot of snaps or something by the sounds of it. Schnapps. Yeah. Snaps?
Schnapps.
Welcome, Pete and Manu, to our instant restaurant, Beelicious. We're about to serve you Amelia and Andrew on a plate.
We hope you deliver some amazing food tonight because it's our first time here for My Kitchen Rules in Canberra. So there's no too much pressure on you. Maybe a little bit.
Great. Okay, if you'd like to turn your menus over.
Shrimp in a barrel.
For entree, we've got shrimp in a barrel.
Couldn't it be prawn in a bucket? It'd be much more Aussie, I reckon.
Prawn in a tractor. Prawn in a wheelbarrow.
For main, we have gourmet gumbo. And for dessert, we have a cherry tart with a kirsch cream.
We've got 2 American dishes. Shrimp in a barrel and your gumbo. And then we've got the cherry chocolate tart. It's got kirsch cream, which is a Russian liqueur.
So we got American, Russian. It's the Cold War. Yum.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, I'm excited.
Pete and Manu are here. Like, seriously, we've got to pull it all together and
We're
get
gonna bring our
things
game
done.
now.
Absolutely.
Okay. All we need to do is fry off those prawns.
Yeah.
How are you going with the peas?
The peas are done. They're ready to be deep fried.
So I'm working on the peas. The peas are sort of a crunch element to entree.
Okay, I think the worst thing that could happen with this dish is that we could plate up and the prawns could be overdone. But
Or that the peas are stuck to the wire thing.
It's like a mass of just stuck together glued peas. I'm trying to work out what to do and I think, how about I try just doing them one by one?
It's going to take me ages to do this one by one, Andrew.
Okay, no worries. Do you want a hand?
Have you ever tried to fry peas one by one before?
Individual peas?
Yes, for 12 people? Seriously?
Andrew, I think this is working.
Thank goodness. We're not going to have to go without peas for our entree.
We really need to start working on those prawns.
It's not very delicious. I don't know, it's a bit boring. Shrimp in a barrel, I'm thinking like a deconstructed prawn cocktail or something like that to start.
I'm thinking straight away that's a surfing reference. Tubed, it's got to be some sort of water no?
Could be.
I've got nothing else, so that's what I'm going to run with.
I was expecting some sort of traditional food from Amelia's, like Amelia's...
Sri Lankan.
Yeah, Sri Lankan.
Helena and Vicky.
Yeah, they just don't do much for me intellectually. They're kind of dumb acting dumber. It's like
So dumber and dumber.
Dumb and dumber.
What about Andrew and Amelia as a cooking team?
I've got a feeling Amelia's going to be the man in the team. She's going to whip Andrew in place. Yeah, I don't think Andrew will go too well with timing and, you know, clumsiness and all of that, so...
I'd give anything to be a fly on the wall in there tonight.
I can't taste any Jack Daniels in that sauce at all.
We'll put more in.
Is that okay with you?
It's your sauce, Andrew. Do what you like.
At the moment, I don't really feel like Andrew and I are working in sync. We had already discussed the sauce. The sauce was done. We were just gonna plate and we were gonna get that out. I'm working towards getting our entrees out. You're losing sight of the fact that we need to deliver this.
I'm a bit nervous that it's going to be a little bit overpowering. I'm going to cook it off. I'm going to really raise the heat up and...
I think we really need to get started on the prawns, Andrew.
All right.
Seriously.
Okay.
We have, like, so many batches of prawns to do.
Okay, cool.
I want Andrew to concentrate.
I think that sauce is right, Em.
Okay, awesome.
I think
I'm
that
glad
sauce
that you're
is
happy
right.
with it. Here are the prawns, Andrew. You really have to get cracking
Okay.
on those.
Oh, yeah.
When I'm cooking the prawns, I'm feeling really good about them. I know I have to cook them quickly over a high heat. Make sure they're not overcooked.
They have to be moist on the inside. They can't be as tough as rubber, you know what I mean? Okay, first batch is good. Let's go the next batch.
My peas are done. Thank God.
Now that things are happening for the entree, I really feel like we're back on track and that, you know, the mood has completely shifted in our kitchen.
Andrew, what do you think? What do you think? It's your fishing line!
Woo! We're back!
Woo, back.
It's our finger five! I guess our inside version of a normal high five is a finger five.
The entree is a bit of theatre, my dear.
Just to go fishing out of this little barrel, it's just a nice way of presenting it.
I think this dish is an absolute winner. I think we're going to get some good marks. Just looking at it now, it's just
amazing,
beautiful.
right?
Manu's one needs more sauce. Perfecto. Well, we did it, didn't we?
Absolutely.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go give it to them.
We've got to do it for the ACT. Go, Canberra.
Entree is served.
Putting the dish in front of the judges is really nerve-wracking.
Thank you.
We've put our heart and soul on that plate.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Where's the barrel?
I was looking under my plate, around it. Where's the barrel?
How am I supposed to eat this?
This dish is a winner.
As long as the sauce is received well.
Of course, you know, Manu with sauce. I'm watching Manu take a bite of the prawn, and I'm really hoping it's done perfectly. And I've hoped that the sauce is to his taste.
Andrew Amelia for entree, shrimp in a barrel. Well, the shrimp or the prawn is fantastic. You know, you've cooked it well, it's juicy, it's sweet, and that's it. It's very, very confusing. I don't even know what the sauce is made of. What's the ingredients?
We've got Jack Daniels, pineapple juice, roast garlic.
That's enough.
Okay.
Sorry, that says it all for me. I don't know where you got that recipe. It should stay in America.
Yeah. I'm upset. I was hoping that we would have a dish that he would taste and love.
Amelia and Andrew are looking a little shattered, and I feel sorry for them.
The prawn is the star of this dish. You need to do everything in your power to make sure that that prawn is cooked perfectly. And what you served here wasn't. There was inconsistencies. I had a prawn that was a little bit under, which I quite liked because I like the prawns a bit under. Then there was another one that was overcooked. You have to have attention to detail.
It was difficult to hear after we'd taken so much care to cook them.
The sauce, very overpowering. I'm getting hot and I'm getting strong flavours, and they're just killing the prawns. Looking at the dish as well, I understand you're going for presentation, but I'd rather a dish that is cooked perfectly, tastes beautiful, and doesn't look great on a plate. You've got 2 more courses to cook. Make it shine. Thanks, guys.
I can feel the mother instinct coming out of me. I just want to give him a hug.
Wow. Wow.
I'm a little bit gutted. I mean, I feel like I've let you down. It's not a real reflection on your skills, it's more of a reflection.
We're a team. Like, we did this together. We tasted. I made the sauce. It's really important that we're a team and that we're strong and together for this.
We just can't spend any time dwelling on that. We just need to plow ahead, make sure our main's awesome, and just go for gold.
Almost raw prawns.
Almost raw prawns.
Come on, out you come. Here we go. I think they've gone overboard with their presentation. It's very complex. A lot of work that's got to be needed just to eat it.
Maybe it's like him. It's confusing. It's like Andrew just come up and gone, here's 1,000 spices in your mouth, and you just don't know what's going on.
You can forgive presentation, but for the taste, you can't have wacky. You've got to have a story being told.
The peas were great. The peas were really good. Give me some more.
I was hoping it would come in a barrel that you could eat, a crispy barrel.
I don't think things are going well in the kitchen at all.
Yeah, I think it might be a bit of chaos in there.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna get back up there and we're gonna fight, okay?
Yeah.
So we need to focus. We've had a bad entree, but we need to knuckle down and get on with this main and the dessert. We need to make them spectacular. We need to make them fantastic.
Andrew, with the mussels, I'm just going to de-beard them and give them a bit of a clean.
This main now is all just about being simple. Great flavours on a plate, and that's what we're going to send out.
The gumbo is delicious already. Now I'm gonna do the tart crust, okay?
I want to get on to dessert because our main's ready. All we need to do is poach the seafood in it, and that's only going to take 3 minutes. So I want to put ourselves ahead by doing more of the chocolate cherry tart now and plating up the main later.
I've made pastry before. I've become pretty good with it, so I'm very confident making this pastry.
But Amelia starts to get a little bit worried about the timing.
So, Andrew, do you want me to put the mussels straight in the gumbo?
When are you aiming to do the mussels?
Now.
Now?
I want to focus on the main. I don't want to focus on dessert. I think that it will take us longer than what we expect to get the main out.
We can't let them, like, not have food right now.
No, we can. We can let them wait.
Okay.
We have to do the pastry now.
We really are at a standoff right now. I think our priorities are completely
I
separate.
want to just work on the main. I just want to just poach off all the seafood. What am I doing concentrating on dessert when we've got another course to go?
Because you know how long it takes to cook that tart.
I don't think I've had a gumbo before, but I'm thinking from what I've seen on TV that a gumbo is a spicy type stew.
I have had a gumbo before from some American friends that I lived with in London.
Here we go.
She's lived there for 4 years. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, she lived in London.
It's hard to make a stew look good, but that's very sort of nouveau at the moment is, you know, taking older recipes, stews and things like that, and then deconstructing them, but having still the multiple layers that that sort of sauce has.
I hope we're not intimidating people. Maybe we should like dumb it down and pull it back a little bit. No, that's too hard. There's no way we can look like the dumbest at the table.
Oh, look, I'm really excited to try it. So, but I just think it'd be very interesting to see how they bounce back.
We need to work on the dessert right now.
The standoff at the moment feels awful. It's just both of us just spinning our wheels, just sort of wanting it our own way. You know, this is the first time we've experienced this kind of fighting and not working as a team. And we're not getting anywhere.
Right, okay, let's just get the pastry going. Let's just do it.
I decide that I'm gonna work on the pie filling because we can't really move forward at this stage. We're just at a standstill.
Pastry has to be the perfect consistency. If it's too dry, it's going to crumble and crack. If it's too wet, it's going to be impossible to work with.
For our pie filling today, I want to make it dark chocolate filling.
I have to be careful that my pie filling isn't too bitter.
It's essentially ready.
Luckily, we both finish at the same time.
Let's get cracking on main.
On the main.
Yeah.
So we need to crack on with the main. So we put the gumbo on the heat again and ready for all the shellfish to go in.
I just want to have a look at the prawns then.
So I get the prawns out of the fridge and realise they're not deveined.
I forgot to devein these.
So at this stage, an hour has gone by since we served entree, and it's going to take us probably another half an hour to get this main out. And I'm really, really worried. Like, I don't want to keep them waiting.
An hour and a half is a long time to wait for a main. We might be going home, Andrew.
I want my main. I want my main.
Put the knife down. The troops were getting restless. It was turning
It was a bad scene.
It was
It was a
turning into
very
an ugly
bad
scene, yeah.
I'm starving. I'm really hungry. The best thing about tonight so far is the lollipops. Is it yum?
If you get the right flavours.
It's the Hunger Games.
I'm starving.
What colour? Red, green, blue?
We were forced to eat the decorations.
All right, Amelia, can you open the oven?
Yeah,
Pastry
sure.
case is going in the oven.
No worries.
Fantastic.
I think all these mussels are done. I think they're all clean.
I look at the mussels and they've got all of these white barnacles and crustaceans on them.
Amelia, did you scrub that?
Yeah, I did. I scrubbed them all. Andrew, I scrubbed them.
That's
You
not
can't-
scrubbed.
You can't second guess everything I do.
Can I just,
Go through every single one again. Seriously, we're so behind schedule. Can we just do it? We're always thought-assing around.
But that doesn't look right.
I'm feeling this is a disaster. You know, I can't serve Pete and Manu this. This is not the professional mussels that they're used to.
Can I just see if I can scrub it and see if we can fix some?
Okay, do whatever you want.
I'm just going to try one more thing.
I really feel the pressure to get a main out.
Okay, well, you can scrape them, right?
As I'm scrubbing these mussels, I'm thinking this is setting us back. It's actually taking us quite a long time to do.
We're completely under pressure at the moment, aren't we, Andrew?
We are.
We've been here for ages and ages. I'm starting to think that the wheels have fell off after the entree.
You know how long it's been? 2 lollipops worth.
2 lollipops worth. Lucky we've got those lollipops. One more lollipop?
One more lollipop.
It's yummy. Jason ate 5. He was starving. He got in there. It's pretty funny. Jason's eaten all the lollipops. He's up to his 5th one. I'm on my 1st one. I'm nearly finished. And Kelly's on her 2nd. We're worried there's going to be no lollipops left.
Do you want to just serve less
Mussels,
less
yes.
mussels?
Yes, let's just serve what we've got here.
We're really worried about time at this stage, so we decide that we're going to ditch some of the mussels.
Everyone will only get a few mussels in their dish, but it's okay. Okay, perfect. Let's put in the prawns.
I have to be really careful with this seafood. I don't want to overcook it and make it rubbery.
Just a few minutes. This one is cooked. Okay, Amelia, what do you think? Let's just serve it.
What do you think of the rice? It's dry.
The rice looks a little bit dry to me.
If it's a little bit dry, because it's going to have the soup on it.
Yeah.
Andrew's going around putting on the gumbo onto the rice.
Andrew, look at these. They're all inconsistent.
They're not the same. Like, lots of mussels on one, more sausage on others, lots of sauce on some.
You told me rustic.
Look at this. It can be rustic, but it doesn't need to look sloppy.
I'm really feeling a bit disheartened about this presentation.
This one looks awful.
Let's just go. They're rustic, you know, they're rustic. They're supposed to look a little bit messy. But I think they look okay. Let's go. Main is served.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Andrew and Amelia look totally shattered.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. I look at my plate and I can understand why.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Don't want to wear the gumbo. Yeah. I just want to eat it. Vicky's is tiny. Look how small Vicky's is.
Andrew and Amelia are standing a bit further apart from each other.
I don't think Amelia wants anything to do with him right now.
It's really hard to tell how Manu and Pete are responding to our meal. They're eating it, they're not giving much away to us. Wow, I really hope this one will make it over the line.
Andrew and Amelia, for main course you cooked gourmet gumbo. I love gumbo. It can be a tremendous dish when done correctly. But this is very underwhelming. When I read the word gourmet, I was looking for the gourmet part of this because I got a sauce and I got 2 mussels, 2 prawns and a couple of bits of sausage.
Yeah.
The rice is overcooked. There was an okay flavour in the sauce, and that's the one thing that saved this dish. I talk about love and cooking a lot, and I don't get it in this dish, guys.
I didn't mind the flavour at all. Actually, I thought all the different spices that you mixed up in there with the smokiness of that sausage, I thought it was very enjoyable. You weren't far off of delivering a good dish, but there was one ingredient too many, that's stress. That's what I could see on this plate, is stress. Just the visual only, it was just stress, 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 stress.
There was a lot of stress in that period when we made the main. It was obvious on the plate. Manu picked it up and he was absolutely right.
Are you going to be able to go back in there and work together? Remember that?
Yeah.
You've got to stay together as a team.
We can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. Thank you.
Make it, don't break it.
Yeah.
They were absolutely right about the stress. It was stress on a plate.
So I guess that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that was a vast improvement on the last dish.
Yeah. We just have to push on and just continue and give them a great dessert. We know that we can do that.
Let's have a bit of a finger five.
Okay.
Okay.
We're in this competition because of each other. We can win because of each other too.
Yeah.
Gourmet roll doesn't make it gourmet.
That's not gourmet, no.
I can taste like gluggy rice. It's overcooked. There's no element on this dish whatsoever that's enjoyable, and I'm so sad to have to say that.
Oh, 6 bits of chorizo.
And prawns?
Yeah. 1 bit of chorizo.
Yep.
It's not good quality chorizo either.
No.
I don't mind the actual base flavours though. There's the basis of a great dish in there.
Okay, over here.
For dessert, we're making a decadent chocolate cherry tart with a kirsch cream. So our pastry case is out of the oven.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's done. And it looks really, really good.
It's looking fantastic.
It's time to put the filling in.
I'm gonna put in just the cherries.
And I pour the filling over the top.
That looks absolutely beautiful.
All right, Andrew, I'm putting it in.
Cool.
And then I place the whole tart in the oven.
So we're serving a kirsch cream tonight with our dessert. It's basically just cream, icing sugar and kirsch.
Just put a little bit of kirsch in, not much, because it might split.
Whip it into shape!
Dip it up!
The cream splits.
I reckon start again, only a tiny bit of kirsch.
I whipped this shit out of it.
Take 2 of whipping cream.
Grab that whip!
It curdles immediately.
We are kirshed. We are
You know what?
kirshed with
Okay.
bad luck with this cream.
It's a kirsch crisis.
It says kirsch cream on the menu. We have to serve kirsch cream.
We're running out of cream fast.
We can't really afford to mess this up again.
So at the last minute, we find the last punnet at the back of the fridge, the very last cream in the house.
I don't know if this is going to be enough for 12 people, but we're just going to have to make this stretch.
Okay.
We've decided not to try using kirsch. Let's keep it simple. Let's just do no kirsch at all.
If we stuff this cream, basically, that's it. We're done.
That's it, game over. We are fighting for our lives to stay in the competition here. We have to get this perfect.
Andrew, I'm going to slow it down because I really don't want to over-whip it.
Okay.
It only takes a split second for it to be over-whipped.
Let's not tempt fate. That's whipped enough for me, is it?
Really?
No,
Okay,
no.
let's do it. That's enough for me
Okay,
too.
that's it. Cream whipped!
What are you expecting from this dessert?
I'm hoping it's more on the chocolate side than the cherry side, because personally I don't order any desserts that have cherry in them. I just don't like mixing cherries and chocolate together. Look, I really hope they do pull through and hopefully their next dishes aren't as bad.
I've never knocked back a good tart yet. Especially one with chocolate. And I like food to look, this probably sounds crazy, but I like it to look sexy on a plate.
Is it sexy?
I love dessert. I want it to be good. I just hope they can bring it out. After their first 2 dishes, I really hope that they can bring it home.
Woohoo! It's done! Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay.
We take the tart out of the oven and it looks delicious. It's exactly how we want it to look.
Well, I think it looks beautiful.
We have to cut this one tart into 12 pieces.
Ready? Okay, now we have to be really careful with how we portion it out, Andrew.
Lots riding on this.
I can't watch. It is so tense watching this happen.
Are you going to get the number of pieces that we need out of it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm quite sure about that.
Like, I don't want Andrew to break the tart. I don't want him to drop it. I don't want anything to go wrong with cutting this tart.
They're all going to be even?
And I know that there's such a lot of pressure on him to, like, get it right. This is so intense. We have to plate fast with this. We want to get this out onto the table as soon as possible.
But, like, it's gooey, it's rich.
We feel really nervous that we haven't tasted this tart yet.
We don't have any to taste. We're on a wing and a prayer here.
We only have the one tart, so we don't have any other options.
All right, 2 more, Andrew, and then we are home free.
Home frickety free.
Go, Andrew, we can do this. I'm happy with how it looks.
I think that this is going to do the trick.
Dessert is served.
Thank you.
Taking this dessert out, I am a bit worried about the presentation. It seems a little bit bare to me.
I'm just really glad that we got this on the plate and that, you know, this is it. You know, we've got it done.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, which way you come? Beautiful.
This way.
Thank you.
Looking at the dessert, I just wanted it to taste good and for them to get something positive. Finish on a high note.
Thanks, Amelia.
Thank you, sir.
That smells bad.
It does.
It smells bad. All you can smell is bad.
I'm watching Pete and Manu eat the tart. The biscuit's biscuity, it's gooey enough. You can see them take a swipe of the cream with the tart and it looks really, really good.
Andrew and Amelia, for dessert, chocolate cherry tart with kirsch cream. My first question is, the kirsch in the cream?
We tried kirsch in the cream and it didn't work. But so then in the end we decided serve something that we were really proud of on the plate rather than experimenting or, yeah.
I'm glad you've done that because it's better to be plain than overweight and curdled and yucky. What I liked about it is the top was caramelized, so it was like chewy on top but soft in the middle. The base was well baked as well, so it was crunchy. I think you've redeemed yourself a little. Thank you.
Thanks, Manu.
I love the warm, sort of soft, not set centre. I thought that was really nice, especially with the crisp base. I think you did a really good job with the pastry. And I really enjoyed the flavour of this dish. I know it's probably your simplest dish that you did tonight. It was a good effort, but it wasn't perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Thanks, Pete.
Thank you very much.
Thank God that's over, right?
Bon appétit.
Oh, it's burnt.
Tasting the tart, it's gooey in the middle. Now, I don't know what to expect from a tart. I'm not a dessert person, but I've got to say, it tastes damn good. It's really light and fluffy, and it's still warm, straight out of the oven. I'm thinking this isn't too bad.
I didn't mind the middle bit. It wasn't heaps cherry, which was good because I don't like a heaps cherry taste.
The cherry was lost completely. It was just burnt. Everything was burnt.
I thought the knives were out just for the sake of having the knives out.
The base had been blind baked for a little bit too long. It was a bit burnt.
I didn't think the base was burnt at all. I don't know if you can you burn half a tart? Oh yeah. Yeah? Nah.
The guest teams will now critique tonight's meal and score it out of 10.
OK, for entree, we've got shrimp in a barrel.
Shrimp in a glass, really. At first I thought maybe this is an unusual flavour. Maybe it's Sri Lankan.
We haven't had before.
Yeah, so pretty average overall.
It looked too busy, too confusing. Well, I liked the presentation, but it was very fiddly to eat.
So the main meal was gourmet gumbo. I'm not sure what was gourmet about it. It wasn't too good.
I think they had the basis there to make a great dish. They couldn't quite execute it, though.
Yeah.
So the dessert was a chocolate cherry tart with a kirsch cream. I found it really light and fluffy, so when I actually bit into it, I was pretty pleasantly surprised. It was nice.
It wasn't sweet enough. And the cream just tasted very basic. It needed more sugar. Because we like our sugar. We do.
The entree and the main let down the whole meal for me. I'd be thinking a 5. I'm thinking average for 5, so tonight we're going to give them a 5.
It has to be below 5.
Definitely below 5.
Average. We're going to give a 4.
Yeah, 4.
4 is a pretty honest score.
I'm thinking a 4.
We said that we were going to wonder how they were going to go under pressure, and I don't think they've done very well.
No, they seem to have cracked.
We should go 4. Definitely 4.
I'm sad to say that we'll give them a 3. I mean, I really didn't like any of it and couldn't eat my main at all.
We got dressed up for a party. It didn't really happen, did it? The dressing up or the party? The party? No.
It's mixed feelings when we walk out of the kitchen and wait for them to score us. We're just hoping for the best, but preparing ourselves for the worst.
In Canberra, Andrew and Amelia set out to put the nation's capital on the food map.
Can you believe it? We're wearing these!
But got lost along the way.
I scrubbed them.
That's not scrubbed.
You can't second guess everything I do.
Their entree and main went down like a lead balloon.
I don't know where you got that recipe. It should stay in America.
The dessert was a showstopper.
Grab that whip!
I think you've redeemed yourself.
But will it be enough to save them?
Andrew and Amelia, thank you very much for this evening and inviting us here in your home and in Canberra, and for your hospitality.
And now it's time to reveal the scores. The guest teams have given you a combined total score of 20 out of 50.
I'm shocked but not surprised. It's a competition at the end of the day.
And that's our turn. We'll be scoring each dish out of 10.
For entree, you've made shrimp in a barrel. Nothing made sense on the plate for me. The prawn, the shrimp, was covered of that sauce that I really found it hard to enjoy.
You need to be consistent, especially when you're cooking the star of the dish, which is the prawns. There was inconsistencies all around the table. The sauce itself, it was an unusual sauce. It wasn't the right accompaniment to those prawns. The score I'm giving you for your entree is a 3.
Unfortunately, my score for your entree tonight is a 1.
I don't know if we deserve to score that low.
We're capable of so much better than that.
Boom. We're in a competition.
For main course, you cooked gourmet gumbo. A little bit better than your entree, but not much. Your rice was overcooked. There was inconsistencies again around the table, so you need to have that attention to detail. The flavour was okay, but it wasn't a great gumbo.
I love the flavour of the sauce. I think it stewed long enough to really be quite rich, and all the spices together was beautiful. And even though it is difficult to plate a dish like this in a nice way, I also felt that he was just plunked on it without too much love. The score I'm giving you for your main course is a 5.
The score I'm giving you for your gumbo this evening is a 4.
We're feeling pretty good right now. You know, it gives us that little bit of confidence that we'll be able to make it through.
Yeah.
For dessert, chocolate cherry tart with kirsch cream. The tart I loved. I think the pastry was cooked well, crunchy, and that warm feeling of chocolate was beautiful. It was dark, it was bitter, with a little hint of sweet.
Definitely the standout dish of the evening. Beautiful, gooey, warm centre, and I'm glad the cream was just cream. The score I'm giving you for your dessert this evening is a 7.
The score I'm giving you for your dessert is a 7.
That gives you a grand total score 47.
It's a very low score.
Oh, I'm devastated.
They must be hurting.
I'm gutted for these guys right now.
We know how much effort you put into that kitchen tonight, but the stress obviously played a big part in what you delivered on the plate.
It's bloody tough to do an instant restaurant, and you don't know what it's like until you're there in the moment.
I would not come back to this instant restaurant.
Good lollipops.
An overall score of 47 puts Andrew and Amelia in second place on the leaderboard. The competition now heads to Queensland, where Paul and Blair will try to knock New South Wales off the top.
Thanks for coming.
See you, Chef.
We'll do hugs. We're next up. I'm really keen. I know Blair's the same.
There's the bar, so ball's in our court, Paul.
Oh, absolutely.
We've had a gigantic day. I'm so proud of us that we've pulled it together at the end. We're going to take away a lot from this experience, just learning about each other and working as a team.
It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah.